going to do my 28, it's actually my 28 and 29 week update. I completely forgot to do my 28 week update. I didn't really feel like doing it, and now I've actually came to I actually know why I've been so tired. So like I said, I have to look. I don't ever remember. I'm at 29 weeks and 3 days, which means I only have 10 weeks and 4 days to go. I feel like when I'm in my 30 week, like I said, my week switches every Saturday. So I feel like when Saturday comes and like I see that you're 30 weeks, it's gonna get really real. She is 15.2 inches and 2.5 pounds. So she's getting big. It says they can be anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 pounds at this point. I feel like she may be a little bit on the big side because when I went to my 20-week ultrasound, she was a little bit on the big side. But, and really, it's just, you know, she's getting more cramped in there. I can definitely tell that she's getting more cramped in there. She doesn't move as much as she used to, but I do realize, like, most of the time when she moves, it is when I'm laying down to go to sleep. So it's really the only time that she'll really move. My only craving that I've really had this entire time is Italian Ice Ices, the cherry ones, and the Mocha Frappe from McDonald's. I get one just about every day, if not every day. I love them, which I've always liked iced coffee. I'm not a big fan of like hot coffee, but iced coffee I can do. But I did do my glucose test at 28 weeks, and my glucose test I passed, thank the Lord. Had really good numbers. My sugar had, like I said, my sugar had never been high. I randomly checked it like, you know, pretty often so that I could see if, you know, get an idea of if I would pass or not. And my sugar had never been high. Never had an issue with that, or my blood pressure being high. My blood pressure actually runs lower now than it did before I got pregnant. But I passed my glucose test, but I did find out that I am anemic. And come to find out, I went to my grandma's restaurant and I was talking to her about it and telling her, like, I just looked on my portal. I haven't been back to the doctor. I went not this past Friday, but Friday before, and then I go this coming Friday. So she was like, well, me and your mom are anemic, like, all the time, you know, not just during our pregnancies. She's like, so you're probably anemic all the time. I was like, well, that would have been nice to know. Because my first trimester, was not tired like everybody said that you was going to be. Like, they were miserable. They didn't have energy to do anything. I wasn't like that. Like, we moved during our first trimester, and, like, I mean, I really just wasn't that tired. And then my second trimester, I don't know, everybody says that it'll be the best, and to me it was just like kind of like the same, because I never had morning sickness or pretty much anything. I've had a pretty easy pregnancy. I mean, it did suck because I could not take hot showers for a while because that would make me sick, but I never like had morning sickness. No foods ever made me sick, nothing like that. So, but now, like, that I did not start showing at all until pretty much one day I woke up at 23 weeks and it was like, and then all of a sudden at 23 weeks, my stomach was like, boom, and it was just round. It was just, I don't know. It was crazy. So, and then now, from 23 weeks until now, like, I'm really showing. But then again, like, if I wear, like, a baggy shirt, people don't really know, like, unless, you know, they know already. But other than that, like, I'm not sure what I'm pretty sure that they'll just tell me, take iron supplements, and give me some of those for me being anemic. But I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do at this appointment. I have met every doctor besides the one that I'm seeing on Friday. Because you have to rotate through all of them at my doctor's office because you don't get to pick who delivers your baby. It's whoever's on call at the time. And now that we have one doctor leaving and my primary doctor is only a PA, she's not like an actual doctor, I have only 3 choices of who can deliver my baby. It's only 3 of them. And like everybody is pregnant right now. And when a lot of people go to the doctor's office that I go to. There's only really like 2 here to choose from. So, I don't know. Pretty much like my uncle just had a baby and they induced her the day after her due date. They're inducing one of my other friends 2 days before her due date. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're trying to induce everybody so that they have a schedule and they know, because they're like so short on doctors. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, like I'm getting extremely tired now. Like I don't want to work at all. I mean, I only work 2 to 3 days a week anyway. But I don't want to work at all. Like I'm just tired. I don't feel like getting up. Everything, like my stomach is getting so heavy. My back and feet constantly hurt. And I know this is only going to get worse because I'm about to just completely blow up. But that's the only really bad thing. And the fact that I never had breakouts before I was pregnant, ever. Like my skin was always clear. And now, all of these that you can see, like these spots, will not go away. Will not. I'm just giving up on it because I came to the conclusion that they're never going to go away until after this. And I pray that they go away then. But other than that, I've pretty much, her hospital bag is actually done. I'm trying, because somebody rear-ended me and I had my car seat in my car. So we have to get a new car seat. So I wanted to wait and do what's in my hospital bag and what's in my baby's hospital bag before, like until we got our new car seat. Because we have to order it and then they have to pay us back, blah, blah, blah. But the one that I want is out of stock because I have like the whole Chico, I have to say the whole Chico travel system and it's red. But when you buy just the car seat, you can't get red. So I'm just going to go with a gray and it has polka dots on it. And it's out of stock and we can't get it until next month anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But yeah. So I'm trying to wait for that so that I can, just do literally everything that we're taking for her. I may go ahead and do mine because I honestly think that I have everything I need besides my nursing bras, which I may just use sports bras anyway because I have some that like zip in the front. So to me that's a little bit simpler anyway, but everybody keeps saying get nursing bras. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. If I am going to get them, I probably need to go ahead and order them because then there's like no telling how long that they'll take to get here. But yeah, other than that, I mean, that's all I really have planned. I am not even going to attempt to do a birth vlog. I'm going to take, some pictures and videos and like tell my birth story, but it's our first baby and I want it to be very personal between me and my fiance, and I know he will too. He's very shy. So, but anyway, yeah, I will really try to do one on my 30 week. I don't think anything will change, but at least I can tell you what the doctor tells me about me being anemic and what she does. And so I definitely almost forgot to show you guys my belly. Still in my pajama pants. I'm like about to go to work. But this is the belly. This with my tank top on, so it's fairly tight. And that's what's it up. She's very, very low as well. Like, they say that girls carry lower anyway, but she's very low. She stays right down here. So pretty much she's constantly kicking my bladder. But anyway, like I said, I got in the past, 6 weeks, I've went from barely anything to pretty big. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.